Hello YouTube. This is a short video about online bank scams. It is usually a text or SMS that you get. At first glance, it seems like a normal text, except if you take a closer look, you can tell it's a fake. Here's a couple samples of what they look like. On this first text, if you look closely at the sender on top, is a phone number starting with 011503. Which is an international access code for El Salvador. First red flag, overseas sender. I don't think Wells Fargo is ever going to send you a text from there. The text itself is very odd. It mentions Wells Fargo followed by some cryptic characters, then it says, account temporarily frozen, authenticate your device now, with a sense of urgency. Second red flag. Moving down, we see a link which is highlighted in blue. This is a deceptive link because it does not pertain to the real bank website. I mean, it is not in the format that a bank would send you, such as https://www.wellsfargo.com. I cannot stress this enough. Any communication with any bank must be through a secure website, hence the use of HTTPS at the beginning of the URL. Third red flag. They did use words and letters in the URL to try to confuse you, to make it seem legitimate, but that's what caught my attention. If you were to click on that link, it would take you to a web page that looks just like your login page. It asks you for your login credentials, but once you click send or OK, the criminals have your bank details, and there's nothing stopping them from cleaning out your account. If you did click on the link with your real information, you would probably get some kind of error, but by the time you realize what is happening, it's too late. Never click on links unless you know the person or organization sending it. Here's a second example of a fake SMS. As you can see, it includes the word Fargo in the sender's name, but look closer where it comes from. aussiemail.com.au. First red flag, overseas sender. I don't think Wells Fargo will ever send a text from Australia to US customers. Now down to the link, same format as the previous one. It mentions Wells Fargo, but that's only there to sidetrack you. The link itself is the one in blue letters. Again, these scammers are not using a secure website, which brings up a second red flag. Then the message continues with suspicious activity. Again, some sense of urgency, which gives me another red flag. Never mind that it's not even a proper sentence. By now, that website has been flagged as deceptive. And here is what the real SMS looks like. This was a message to review terms and conditions for their text messaging service. I actually typed it in my computer browser and it took me to their secure site. Here's a screenshot of where the link took me. As you can see, there was no mention of HTTP or HTTPS on the link itself, but I believe that you are automatically redirected to their secure site. It happens on some sites. Google, for example, if you type in your browser www.google.com, it automatically redirects you to their secure HTTPS site. Finally, here's some side-by-side pics of all three texts. And that's all for now. And thank you for watching.